Welcome back to Celestial Zodiac. Join us as we uncover the celestial guidance and insights that await each zodiac sign. Whether you're a steadfast believer or simply curious, our mission is to make astrology accessible and intriguing for everyone. So, without further ado, let's turn our gaze to the stars and discover what they have in store for you this week. Here's what the stars have in store for you on the week of October 30th, 2023 to November 5th, 2023. Aries. Happy Halloween, Aries. You'll be having an intimate holiday when Venus in Virgo trines Uranus in Taurus on Tuesday. Being on the same page with your partner can lead to some deep connections. From what couple's costume to wear to your 5-year plan, sharing the same vision is pretty magical. However, you're starting November on a rocky note when Vesta goes into retrograde in your home zone on Thursday. Your home life might feel a little underwater as you have trouble growing your relationship. Don't get completely stuck in the past. After a long retrograde, it's time to put up solid boundaries on what is and isn't acceptable in your life when Saturn moves forward in your subconscious zone. Climb out of the rabbit hole with a new perspective. This is a time of healing, so use it wisely so you can move forward. Taurus. Love truly gives you wings on Halloween when Venus in Virgo trines Uranus in your sign on Tuesday. You can find independence while pursuing your personal pleasure. This time can help you grow as an artist and show off the best you can do with your talents. Your mind is all over the place at the start of November when Vesta goes into retrograde in your communication zone on Thursday. There's a strong possibility of starting and stopping projects because you have a hard time committing to one thing. Be gentle with yourself while holding yourself accountable. End the week by being a little more realistic about your hopes and dreams when Saturn moves forward in your social zone on Saturday. You'll quickly learn what's achievable and what isn't. Don't abandon your dreams, but remember that it takes a village to make your dreams a reality. Good luck, Taurus. Gemini. Your home is more healing than haunted this Halloween when Venus in Virgo trines Uranus in Taurus on Tuesday. Your family's love and support can give you the strength to feel your feelings. Enjoy this safe place as you figure out the next steps. As we enter November, you'll have a hard time sticking to your budget for the next few weeks once Vesta goes into retrograde in your value zone. You won't have a lot of interest in making money right now or keeping it. Focus on your personal resources so you can build a nest egg before winter comes, Gemini. After a long season, you're ready to get back to work when Saturn moves forward in your ambition zone on Saturday. This is a great time to focus on what you want to achieve and the image you want to project in your professional life. Cancer. Halloween parties can be a great time for networking and making new friends when Venus in Virgo trines Taurus on Tuesday. It's easy for you to forge friendships right now with goofy Halloween puns that can win anyone over. Use this aspect to help build your own community. Even though Halloween is over, you'll still feel like you're wearing a mask when Vesta goes into retrograde in your sign on Thursday. You aren't sure who you are anymore, so you might have a hard time making a good impression. Try to make nice when you can so you don't get crabby. The week ends with strong back-to-school energy when Saturn goes direct in your expansion zone on Saturday. Only life is going to be the teacher. This is a great time to schedule a trip or take classes. There's lots to learn, Cancer, but don't go overboard. Leo. You'll be spending a lot of Halloween doing some networking when Venus in Virgo trines Uranus in Taurus on Tuesday. Whether you're trying to branch out on your own or looking to make a name for yourself, it all starts with stable connections who believe in you. As we enter November, you might be doing some serious backsliding when Vesta goes into retrograde in your subconscious zone on Thursday. Big emotions can lead you to do things you shouldn't do. from texting your exes to being unkind to yourself. Don't become too isolated, Leo. Fortunately, the weekend brings opportunities for changes when Saturn moves forward in your transformation zone on Saturday. You might go through a period of rebirth as everything starts changing over the next several months. While this is an emotional period, remember to keep your boundaries up to protect yourself. Virgo. It's more than just a costume, Virgo. You're on your way to becoming a new person when Venus in your sign trines Uranus in Taurus on Tuesday. As you grow and expand your world, it's a great time to learn more about the important people in your life. They can teach you more about yourself. However, November can be rough on your social life when Vesta goes into retrograde in your social zone on Thursday. You'll be feeling a little flaky over the next few weeks. You could have a hard time making and sticking to plans when you just want to stay home. Don't forget about your dreams. After a summer and autumn of free love, it's time to read contracts and get everything in writing when Saturn goes direct in your partnership zone on Saturday. If you're serious, you need to lock it down. Libra. You've been healing, Libra, but you're ready to make a change when Venus in Virgo trines Uranus in Taurus on Tuesday. This isn't a Halloween costume. You're changing into the person you're meant to become. Endings bring beginnings as you step out of the darkness and into the light. November can bring career struggles when Vesta goes into retrograde in your ambition zone on Thursday. You're more focused on being at home than networking, so your motivation might take a hit over the next several weeks. This is not a great time to make power moves as you decide if you're on the right path. If life has been a little too casual, it's time to get things in order before the year ends when Saturn moves forward in your productivity zone on Saturday. It's time to impose a little more self-discipline in your life. Scorpio. Get your favorite ghouls and vamps together this Halloween when Venus in Virgo trines Uranus in Taurus on Tuesday. Your besties become your partners in mischief today. Get into some holiday hijinks at the Halloween parties and even make some new friends who'll become your besties. Have fun and enjoy. However, after the spooky fun, you'll be feeling a little grounded when Vesta goes into retrograde in your expansion zone on Thursday. You could have a hard time going anywhere or understanding anything for the next several weeks. Focus on opening your closed mind to new experiences. You've been having a lot of big ideas, Scorpio, but now it's time to put them down on paper and make them tangible realities when Saturn goes direct in your creativity zone on Saturday. Think of productive ways to express yourself and use your talents to create something truly beautiful. Sagittarius. You're having a very productive Halloween when Venus in Virgo trines Uranus in Taurus on Tuesday. You'll be able to work well with your colleagues to achieve big things. These relationships can help you thrive, so do some networking, especially if you're looking to build a team. Enjoy! However, you're having a hard time forming deeper bonds when Vesta goes into retrograde in your intimacy zone on Thursday. You're feeling nostalgic for what relationships used to be instead of what they currently are. Consider letting go of what you thought you wanted so you can change your life for the better, Sag. End the week by getting your house in order when Saturn goes direct in your home zone on Saturday. You'll need to put down sturdy roots before winter sets in. This is a great time to establish your own home and put up some emotional boundaries. Capricorn. Halloween brings opportunities for pleasure and romance when Venus in Virgo trines Uranus in Taurus on Tuesday. This is a great time to do the monster mash and get lost in the pleasure of a casual relationship. It could evolve into something more, Capricorn. However, these loving vibes might cool when we enter November and Vesta goes into retrograde in your partnership zone on Thursday. You might not feel as connected to your partnership as you once did. Conflict could arise with a lack of commitment or feeling left out in the cold. Try to work it out or walk away. After months of your mind moving at a rapid pace, you're finally settling into logic when Saturn goes direct in your communication zone on Saturday. Break your big ideas down into actionable steps. It's also a great time for learning and taking classes. Aquarius. Things are getting serious in your relationship on Halloween when Venus in Virgo trines Uranus in Taurus on Tuesday. You might finally decide to invite someone back to your crypt for good. This is a great time to move in with someone and take the next steps in your relationships. However, November starts on a sluggish note when Vesta goes into retrograde in your productivity zone on Thursday. You might have a difficult time focusing on important tasks, including taking care of yourself, for the next few weeks. Don't ignore your health, Aquarius. After several months of splurging, it's time to tighten your belt before the new year begins when Saturn goes direct in your value zone on Saturday. Get serious about your budget and think of new ways to earn extra cash. Use your personal resources to invest wisely without going into the red. Pisces. End October by getting on the same page as your partner when Venus in Virgo trines Uranus in Taurus on Tuesday. From engaging in witty banter while trick-or-treating to having deep talks about the future, the lines of communication have never been better, Pisces, so make the most of it. November begins a bit lackluster when Vesta goes into retrograde in your pleasure zone on Thursday. The next several weeks might bring a creative block because nothing really sparks your inspiration right now. Instead of looking for new things, go back to what you loved as a child and find joy. After a wild few months, you're ready to put your best foot forward for the rest of the year when Saturn goes direct in your sign on Saturday. This is a great time to focus on you and your best interests. Thank you for joining us on this cosmic journey through the weekly horoscopes. We hope you found inspiration and guidance in the stars today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more celestial insights. Remember, the universe is vast, and your path is uniquely yours. Embrace the magic of the cosmos, and may your days be filled with positivity and purpose. Until next time, keep looking up.